absolutely most important techniques in all of baking is knowing how to beat egg whites. Recipes are always saying beat until stiff but not dry. Well, how do you keep it from getting dry? How do you keep it from overbeating? The secret is cream of tartar, using 1/8 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar for every egg white that's used. I have here 8 egg whites, which is a cup of egg whites. So 1/8 of a teaspoon per white means we need a teaspoon of cream of tartar for the 1 cup of 8 egg whites. I start by putting the egg whites into the mixing bowl, and the bowl must be totally spotless, clean, no grease, because egg whites will not beat if there's a trace of grease on the beater or anywhere into the egg white. If you've broken an egg yolk into it, you can't use the batch. I start beating with a whisk, and just as soon as it's foamy, I'm going to add the 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and then I can continue beating as long as I want, and it will never dry out. And this is important because you need the egg whites to be stiff enough, or the mixture won't be stiff and the volume won't be enough. But if you didn't use that right amount of cream of tartar and you continued beating, it would gradually break down, and then when you mixed it into the rest of the ingredients, instead of having the wonderful light volume, it would deflate and have pockets of egg white, and the whole thing would be ruined. So I just love knowing that I have the security that I can not worry about ever overbeating my egg whites, but having them beaten as stiffly as they need to be. I'm going to stop the beater when I add the cream of tartar, the 1 teaspoon, so that all of it gets into the mixture. And don't add more than that right amount, because too much and you also won't get a stiffly beaten mixture. And now beat it until it forms peaks. And when it finishes, when we have it at the right point, I will show you what it looks like to have perfectly beaten, stiffly beaten egg whites. Look at this cloud of egg whites. This is stiffly beaten egg whites. You can see they're glossy, they're not dry. If I tilt the bowl, they don't fall out. And the secret is the cream of tartar.